All right, welcome back. Part 2 of this week's shaving tutorial. Another thing, now that I'm on holidays, we'll probably be doing more shaving tutorials. Maybe 2 a week, we'll see. So if you haven't watched part 1, that's fine. You can just start with part 2. Basically, a recap. The blade was a little blunt, so it wasn't doing the job I had hoped it would. And I feared that if I just kept trying to shave without more shaving cream, I would have probably cut myself. So I decided to wash my face again, and I'm going to reapply some shaving cream. Not as much this time because most of the hair is gone. And I will continue. So hopefully I'll have a nice close shave when this is done. Hopefully I won't injure myself. And yeah, so there you go. You might have learned something new. Sometimes it's better to start again. And yeah, next time, of course, I will be using a new blade. I'm going to still use this blunt blade. It's good enough to do what I have left to do. I'd say a good 80% of the shave has been done in the first pass. I would not recommend, generally speaking, shaving twice like this in one day. You know, you have your natural oils in your skin and things like that. That should be protecting you. And yeah. You don't want to get rid of too much of that stuff. So I'm probably going to be pretty dried out by the end of this, and since I'm a person who doesn't really use aftershave, I probably should have put some aftershave lotion on, but anyway, we'll see what happens. So let's continue. So I use the cheek puffing technique to get some of the hairs shaved a little closer. Yeah, so this holiday time, or this vacation time, to be more exact with my language, is hopefully going to be a time of planting a lot of seeds of getting back into shape. So I've got a couple weeks to get started, and then it should be easier to keep going once the holidays are over. I'm not going to be exercising as much once my holidays are over, but now I got a good opportunity to start and build a habit, get my body used to being worked again, and yeah, I'll probably be sore for a while, but since I'm not working, I can recover and I don't have to suffer as much as I would if I went to work while being sore. And hopefully by the time I go back to work, it won't be so hard on the body. That's the plan. And then it's just a matter of maintaining. Remember, in this world we basically have 3 things. We have our mind, we have our bodies, and we have our relationships, mainly our family relationships. Friends, unfortunately, come and go. It's very difficult to have lifelong friends. It's hard enough to keep relationships with family members going. But the most important relationship
is the one you have with yourself. As Socrates said,
know thyself. I believe that was the motto over the door of Plato's Academy, which was a university that lasted for over 1,000 years, if I'm not mistaken,
in one form or another.
So basically, if you know yourself, it's like mastery. If you're a master of one thing,
You kind of have a good understanding of all things. Because the road to mastery is basically the mind.
mastering the mind, to control the body,
Get your mind to make the body do what you want it to do. A lot of mastery is dealing with boredom.
dealing with repetition. It's very easy to get bored doing the same thing over and over again, whether it's exercising or study or whatever. But that's where the power of mind over matter comes in. Unfortunately, modern people, we don't have any capacity to deal with boredom, but thankfully that's a skill. That's something you can improve on with practice. Learning a language, very boring. Learning anything gets boring after a while, but it's worth it. Fighting boredom. This is your mind rebelling against you. It's your body rebelling against you. Your body's trying to conserve energy. Your mind doesn't want you to do things. It's natural for a human being to resist change. But if you want to change for the better, you have to learn to deal and overcome this resistance. Understand what's going on, understand the process. Understand that you can be a better version of yourself. This idea of accept me as I am and I'm okay, you're okay, and it's fine to be lazy. Anybody who has a brain can realize that this is not a good philosophy to live your life by. This fat phobia nonsense about, healthy at any size and, all this stuff. This is kind of propaganda lazy people try to push on you to shame you. It's okay for fat, out of shape people to shame those of us who are trying to improve. But if those of us trying to improve say anything to these fat, out of shape people, of course, we're shaming them and we have fat phobia and all this stuff, which is nonsense. If you want to be fat and out of shape, it has nothing to do with me. Well, apart from my taxes paying for your hospital care and everything else. But overall, it doesn't matter to me. If you want to be fat and out of shape, I probably would not be attracted to that type of person if it's a woman. And if it's a man, I probably wouldn't have a whole lot in common with that person. But I've known lots of people who were fat and out of shape who I connected with on an intellectual level, and we had other hobbies in common. And I don't demand that all my friends are in shape. It's nice if they are, because, like-minded people should hang out. But personally, I'm not attracted to overweight, out of shape women, but I'm not really looking for a woman either, so it's neither here nor there. Anyway, this shave turned out really good. Nice close shave. It'd be nice if I had some lotion to put on it, but anyway, the first
shave was kind of a failure in the sense that it took me longer to shave because I had to do it twice, but I'm happy with that. And this blade will find itself somewhere else in the universe. I won't be shaving with it anymore. Anyway, thanks for standing by. I hope you enjoyed spending some time with me today. I hope you learned something. After I shaved with the grain, I gently went against the grain, no pressure, very gently. And yeah, good job. I look so much more young and vibrant, don't you think? Anyway, who loves you? This guy. Thanks for spending some time with me. And remember, we're all going through tough times. Maybe you're not going through tough times today, but in life you will. Those of us who are struggling with difficulties right now, through no fault of our own and even self-imposed problems, let's look forward to a better day. And remember that you're somebody's favorite person out there, maybe mine. Love you. I hope to put up some more videos probably today. I might record some videos, and put them in the vault for later. But I generally don't do that. If I have videos ready to go, I generally just put them up. But we'll see. Anyway, thanks for spending some time with me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and talk to you soon. Goodbye.